We are so back. We are so back. Hello. Hi. How you doing? My PC updated last night. I actually remembered to make sure that it didn't mess with my audio input source. And I made sure, and you better believe it changed it. It loves to do that. Microsoft, they release updates solely to change my sound sources, and that's it, nothing else. If I looked at the patch notes, it would be like, change Dirt's audio settings. Nothing else has been implemented in this update. Anyway, hello everybody. Yeah, oh god, me too, Archie. It was terrible. I don't know what it is. It's like, I've started getting these headaches over the last like several months. They're very infrequent, but I wake up with them. And you know, I should click into the actual window so it's not just frozen. I wake up with them and it's weird. It's just I have this pressure in my head, and it doesn't matter how I lie down, doesn't matter what kind of pillow I use. It could be the softest pillow in the world. It makes me feel like I'm laying my head on like a big rock or something. You know what I mean? And it just and it makes it so I can't sleep anymore. So I'm a bit tired today, but we ball. Bloatware and I don't know, reset the factory. Yeah, exactly. Change your audio settings, and we also implemented some bloatware and just some other stuff. Thank you for letting Windows inconvenience you. But yes, hello Petra, hello Archie, hello Zext. Petra, I saw that I like tweet the 5 things that you like. I saw that as I was going live. I'll do that myself after stream. Oh, but yeah, we're here with more Grand Theft Auto Online. I don't know what my dude's doing finger guns all of a sudden. I guess he's just a cool, suave dude like that. But yeah, how are you all doing today? I hope all is well. Gotcha, yeah, no pressure to actually follow through. Just thought I tagged it. No, I completely get it. I appreciate you thinking of me like that. Alright, I'm gonna turn up the music volume just slightly. Don't listen to that where it says I've exceeded my video settings. I don't know why it says that. It's not true. You're happy bunny? Hell yeah, we love a happy bunny. They be hopping and they be eating berries. I love that for them. I had to smush us. Oh yeah, I saw your tweet about that too. That's crazy. I didn't know that you guys had scorpions down there. Yeah, we definitely don't have anything like that. The worst I'd get is like a wolf spider or a big hairy centipede. Sometimes we have gardener snakes around, but those are very rare. Morgan joked that said Scorpion was an assassin sent by Addy Schenker to kill me for not liking his DMC and anime. I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, like, even as somebody that, like, I never really played DMC, so I'm not, like, super, like, knowledgeable on the franchise. However, even I, as a complete DMC, like, noob, like, from the outside looking in, even I think that the anime kind of looks just shallow, you know? I feel like Addy Shakur, or however his name is pronounced, I feel like he needs to just make his own IP. You know what I mean? Instead of taking other IPs and making lackluster anime, why don't you make something yourself? He massacred my babies. No! How could he do this? SMH. We have a native species and an invasive one. That's crazy. Wow. Also pretty neat. I do think scorpions are cool, but I like them outside. If I had them in my bedroom, I think oh god. I feel like if I lived somewhere where there were scorpions, I'd be checking like my sheets and everything just every single night I go to sleep. Would have 1,000. Yeah, exactly, right? There's a lot of things like that, like the Saints Row reboot that came out a few years ago. That's really bad. They should have just not attached the Saints Row, like, IP to it. If it would have just been its own thing, I still probably wouldn't have liked it, but it probably would have been received a lot better by people that, you know, I mean, you wouldn't have people upset that they got excited. Oh, there's going to be a new Saints Row, and then it's, oh, it's millennial slop. And me saying that as a millennial, it is millennial slop. Whereas the original Saints, at least the first two Saints Rows, those were Gen X slop. And I will give Gen X one thing. They do make good, I like Gen X slop. I like that the word slop has evolved to not even mean something bad anymore. I'm a pervert. And season 2 is better than season 1, at least. It actually made me laugh a few times, and one of the original characters was really enjoyable. Well, that's good. See, that goes to show he could probably make a decent thing if it was just original, but yeah, he really just wants to, like, latch on to other franchises and just make it his own thing, you know, which, it's like, if you want to do that, you should write fan fiction, not release official, like, animes.
You're through to your garage.
Animes.
You, need me to bring you a ride?
Yeah, give me my, my Oppressor Mach 2.
I'll bring it to you. Alright, I'll get back to work.
How you doing? Listen.
The tradition of getting 1 million calls from NPCs and hanging up on every single one of them every time you load into GTA Online. It's like, yes, I know that I could go to my apartment and plan a heist. I know that. I've know that. I've known that for like 11 years now. He got Apu removed from The Simpsons. Yeah, that was him, wasn't it? I never understood that. I never looked at Apu and thought like, oh my god, that's like such a racist caricature. I never thought that at all. I always saw Apu as like a working family man, like, you know, a relatable blue-collar guy. I never once looked at him and thought like, oh yeah, they're definitely making fun of Indians. It's just, no, he was just a guy that just so happened to be Indian. I mean, he's kind of an idiot, but I mean, every adult in The Simpsons is an idiot, so I mean, that's not really saying much. And then decided he needed to rub his grubby paws, yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, he's just he made a career out of being a ruiner. That's what he does. He ruins things. A positive yeah, exactly, right? I feel like people would look at Apu and like the only impression they're gonna get from like Indian people would be like, oh, so Indian people are, you know, hardworking and supportive of their families and, you know, just regular people like anybody else, you know what I mean? Yeah. Why I not take the money? There it is. Yeah, I always saw him as like a positive character. I mean, he was nowhere near as dumb as, say, like Homer. You know what I mean? Oh my god, it's loud in here. Okay, there's somebody throwing up in the bathroom in my nightclub and I have to go beat the puke out of him. Me personally, I would probably wait till he's done puking to get anywhere near him, but oh well. Hey, you. Gonna have to ask you to nix it. Anyway, and I should care when I get... Yeah, exactly. I get you. I become knife emoji IRL. I got paid $10,000 for that. Let me tell you one thing. I would 100% work at a nightclub throwing out drunks if I got paid $10,000 for each drunk I threw out. I'd do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, right? Hell yeah. Like, hey buddy, you had enough, get out of here. Like, alright buddy, here's your 10 grand. Like, hell yeah, boy. Let's start pointing. I've never, in all my time playing this game, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use the pointing feature to, like, actually, like, communicate. It's usually just, like, you see another player and you give them the... and then they give it to you right back. Right? I love shit like that in games, though. I love it. Okay, we don't really have enough to... Well, I mean, like, we have $200 short of $100,000 worth of things to sell, but... I will come back to that a little later. So I bought a hangar last time I was playing this off stream, as in like the place you park planes and the like, you know. And there's 3 of them you can buy in this game. There's 2 at the airport, and then there's 3 at the Air Force Base. And I always think it's best to get the Air Force Base ones because buying one of those grants you civilian level access to the base, whereas normally they immediately start shooting you with 1,000,000 assault rifles and literal tanks. I don't know why they have tanks at an Air Force Base, but they sure enough do. But anyway, yeah, I can go there now without being Swiss cheesed. Oh, door froze. Guess I'll reload. More ads. Ads? Oh yeah, the pre-rolls. That's annoying. I really wish I could just have no ads on Twitch. I would genuinely do that. Sorry about that, Archie. It shouldn't do that if you have to reload because of a connection thing. Oh, I appreciate that. I genuinely would, though. I would seriously go no ads at all if I could. Or even, like, I've always said, like, if they want to put, like, a banner ad, you know, just, like, a rectangular-shaped ad, like, underneath the video player, go ahead, you know what I mean? You can have it be there the whole entire stream, you know, it wouldn't interrupt anything. Look at that, I'm not getting blasted to bits. This is my hangar that I purchased. So now I can do extremely nerve-wracking plane missions and stuff. Do I look like a sweet, awesome pilot? Like you look at me and you're like, wow, yeah, this dude fucking flies planes, baby. I don't really have anything cool yet. I've got that blue plane, and then I have my cargo bob that used to be like desert camo, but then I painted it black because I'm an edgy boy. It's super quiet in here. I don't know why. There should be radio blasting. I have a nice little bedroom. Very quaint. Very comfortable. I've been having this thing where I get a single ad during ad breaks and then no more. Really? Interesting. Are they long ones? You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, like with the mid-rolls, you can have it set to how many minutes or whatever of ads you run per break. Are they, like, long enough for that? Or is it just 15? Okay, yeah, there is no 15-second mid-roll. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Hopefully that's a glitch they never fix. Yeah, it's like, for me, it's like no shade towards any streamers that do run ads and stuff like that. I mean, like, I get why they do it. And Twitch doesn't really give you the option to not do it. Unless you don't want to be an affiliate, you know what I mean? But,
This shipment won't be stolen, for once. In fact, we're going to be given it if we can protect another outfit's shipment. So you take the weaponized plane and you fight off anyone who attacks.
I'm not using the plane, I'm using my hover bike with rocket launcher. It's just, even though they're homing missiles, for some reason, sometimes, while you're doing a mission, the game will be like, hey, what if we made it so that the enemies can't be locked onto? For some reason, just for no reason. So I'm actually gonna have to aim these rockets. Wookie has it set to 3-minute ad breaks. I get 1 15-second ad, then I'm stuck staring at his BRB the rest of the ad break. That's so funny. I wonder why. Whoa, Archie. Those are some big muscles you got there, am I right? Haha. Alright, so... we're not stealing a shipment of goods. We're going to be gifted a shipment of goods if we protect this plane. And I'm starting to see the flashing lights of the underside. Yeah, it kind of freaks me out being this high up over the ocean at night. Oh, you see those? That's my yacht down there. Those pink lights. That's my epic sweet yacht. Hell yeah. All right, so you can't see because I'm in the way, but the plane needs to travel 21,000 feet before we get what we need. Now here's the kicker. The oppressor, the thing I'm riding, it runs out of missiles if you fire your whole load. Which means at some point I'm going to have to go back to the ground, put the oppressor back in storage, and then call to have it resummoned and then fly back up just so I can refill my ammunition. Oh, and I am very much still prone to being chopped up by helicopter blades while I'm riding this, as you can imagine. Oh! Like that. That was the wrong button. I meant to hit the shoot button and I accidentally hit the boost button. Well, I guess I'll try with a stupid plane. Even though I hate it. It goes too fast. And now I gotta call Moore's Mutual Insurance. Oh, what a flub. Come on, pick up.
Morse Mutual. We're here to help.
10,000, fuck you.
I can do that.
Oh, it's just such a pain in the ass trying to do this with the plane with the machine guns. Petra catches the salmon. I like a good salmon. Yeah, this is impossible. Hey, nice watch streak, Petra. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the continued support. You're a very supportive friendo. You guys like my rainbow parachute? Oh boy. Anyway. Yeah.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot.
What do you mean?
I'll hook you up. I'll get back to it then.
Okay, this mission's probably a bust. 3 minutes I gotta wait. It's been long enough since I last called that thing in. What the hell? Stop. I need a lift. It's just the thing is, I'm not a passenger princess. Yeah, I know, not nice of me, but... yeah, I think this mission might be a bust. Unless I can get back up there shortly, but... only on 2 again? That's
You need
okay,
someone,
Archie.
huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
I know you'd be here every time if you could be. Two minutes. Yeah, that plane ain't gonna survive. That's okay. It's a crappy mission anyway. 2 minutes. Yeah, that thing ain't gonna make it. I wish there was a way to just cancel a mission instead of having to just wait for it to end. Yeah, I will say the hangar missions are kind of not really all that worth it. They're usually just a lot of crap.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Yes, you
that
did,
shouldn't
Ron.
have happened.
I
We'll
agree.
Get the cargo next time. I promise.
That's right, Ron. Don't fuck up again. Motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know why they make it so that those enemy helicopters
What
can't
do
be
you need,
locked
boss?
onto
Some
with your
wheels?
rocket
I
launcher
can
because
bring
they
'em
want to
around.
make it artificially hard. Like, no, you have to use the plane with the machine gun that goes way too fast. Then you can only land like 3 bullets on the on the helicopter before you need to go and swoop around, and so you can get another shot on them. I mean, like, at least give me another, like, give me a helicopter instead of a plane so I could at least control how fast I'm going. We'll go back and try a different one. Beauty of real America.
What's up?
What do you mean, suck? I want you to bring me my thing, but you're making me wait. So I'm holding you on the line. I'm holding you hostage. Alright, bring me my bike.
It's on the way.
You're damn right. Bro, why isn't this script working? Checks code didn't put the script in. Yeah, honestly, scriptless behavior. Mr. Dort's coming back. Might be something of a detective. You might just be, honestly, Archie on the case. When tomorrow comes and we'll both regret it. Alright. Let's try a different mission. Hopefully a different one. Hopefully Ron won't fuck up again. Fucking Ron. Trout, excellent. That's a good catch. Full on knees to chest sprint back over to the computer. That Britney Spears on the radio I'm hearing in my office? Give me more, give me more, give me more. Alright, let's try again. I'm glad that you can do the land missions, it's just... I do like
Merryweather
flying.
might be an army without a country, but it does have the cargo we're chasing.
Okay, this
in a
one's
fighter
actually
plane.
fun, I think.
So how about you take another fighter plane, shoot them down, and collect the freight from the wreckage?
We actually will use the...
That sounded easier
plane
in my
this time.
head.
Yeah, okay, this one I like, because it's just a big old dogfight. VHS tape. This is how an found footage ARG begins. All right, let's do it to it. Ooh, no, baby, please don't. You know what's fun is flying upside down and then like looking up at the ground beneath you. Very disorienting. The kind of thing that probably make me pass out if I was flying a real plane. That's so fucking... Not even trying to be like, oh, best viewers anymore. Now you're just straight up like, oh, get some AI viewers over here, bud. Come on. Get your bots. Get the fuck out of here. That's so rich. Oh boy. Wow. Huh. They don't teach you that in flight school. Yeah, okay, well that's one way. Oh my god, dude, that is so fucking funny. Oh. Yeah, got a little something. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh my god, dude. How am I going faster than jets? See, our plane is definitely not in good shape right now. You know what? Just as I say that, it starts stalling. Well, I think it's time for an emergency landing. Oh, and there's an airfield right here. Perfect. Oh, and we're not going to make it to the airfield. Okay, dirt road it is. Oh, wait! What the fuck? One of them blew themselves up, and then the wreckage landed on me, and what the f... Oh my god. Anyway, the one that just blew up was the one that had the materials I needed anyway, so... So, alrighty then. And let me guess, it's... Okay, let's see if I can just train hop. Come on, dirt, knees to chest. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Get out of here. Jokes on you, you can shoot me as much as you want. My pockets are lined with candy. Shot the pilot, let's go. Oh, I shot the pilot again. Crack shot. But in true Grand Theft Auto fashion, there really is no point to killing the enemies chasing you because literally the second you kill them, more appear. Ain't that fun. What is happening to me? Oh, idiot. I'm probably gonna die. Love that he parked it as far away as he possibly could. Well and good. Good lord. Oh. See what I mean? The hangar missions are kind of not worth it. The amount of stress you gotta put into it does not pay well enough for this. At least they can't keep up with me now. City is my church. Alright, we made it. We actually... Well, we did die when we got blown up by the thing landing on us, but that was funny, so it doesn't count.
That's how it's done.
Alright, and each time you grab something like that, it's worth $30,000, which might sound like a lot, but in Grand Theft Auto Online's economy, that is really not much. Alright, I'm not actually going to change my outfit, I'm just want to get rid of the blood. I don't know, the covered in bullet holes, it bothers me. It's OCD. Now I gotta go over here, my candy dish, and restock my candy, because goddamn. No, we're not done yet. Don't close the window. Yeah. Alright, we're fully stocked up again. Let's try a land mission. Ba, 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 ba. Source. Any type. Land. Alright.
Alright, here's what's happening.
Yeah?
We got two old-time rivals making nice and doing business with each other again.
We can't have that,
Our
Ron.
enemies becoming friends. It's not good for us, right?
No.
So they're swapping two trailers. Let's steal one. You can head down there right now, silently snuff them out like only you can do, and steal their stuff.
Well, I hope
Or
stealth is not
you can
a
do this smart.
hard
You
requirement.
hijack trailer A on the way to the deal. Take it there yourself. Swap it for the good shit in trailer B and bring it home with clean clothes and a smile on your face. Up to you.
Or I could just swoop in and blow them all up with my missiles. I mean, that's always an option too. Don't act like that's not on the table, Ron. I mean, we could try and do it the smart way and just steal the trailer and then deliver it ourselves, making them think that we're the other people. But we're in fact not the other people. We are our people. We are Dirt Squad. Oh, ouch. Distracted by the radio. Call me when you're out. It's just, it feels like a lot of the plane-related missions are more geared to doing it with other people. Like, that one with the plane is like, it's one of those planes that has, like, the gunner seat on, you know, on the top that you can turn 360 degrees. But obviously I can't use that while I'm piloting the plane. I remember back in the PS4 days, I had other friends that played this game that I played with, but none of them were confident enough with flying to ever want to do any of the plane stuff. So even then I had to just do it all on my own ski. It's like the trench run from Star Wars. I find it amusing that, like, no one ever has any kind of reaction to seeing flying bikes. Whatever. Anyway, we've got some people to shoot. Well, looks like we can count out an open casket for you, huh?
Fucking moron!
Vamos por vida! Somebody help him!
Vago's fucking blown to pieces. You're gonna Vago to the afterlife. Alright, now I'm gonna pull out my sweet revolver.
LSD! Feeling cats, bitch!
Yeah.
Carlos got hit. Now you're fucking Calderon.
Okay, Calderon.
Asshole.
Asshole.
You're fucking dead! Asshole.
I've been told I'm very nice, actually. You've just brought out my bad side, the shooting you with lots of bullets side.
Turn the fuck around! Got him now. Come on! Hey, douchebag!
I see you. I see your little tootsies. I see them.
You're fucking dead!
This little piggy went to market. This little piggy should have stayed home. Alright, now I'm just a trucker. See how the top texture is kind of freaking out? Here, let's try and turn this thing around.
Great, you got the trailer.
Yep.
I know it's not your style, but please, try to drive carefully. We don't want it coming loose.
Alright, now we just have to drive 5.5 miles. Alright, what's on the radio? Johnny Cash. So now I want to just make it clear. Ron said doing it this way would mean no resistance. And as soon as I said that, we're immediately shot at. See how this game lies? There are so many missions in this game that are just like that. Like, alright, yeah, just go and, you know, drive the thing over, everything's gonna be fine, you know, just whatever. And then you get a call like, oh gosh, darn it, the information, it got leaked. Oh no, the neighborhood gangbangers now know where you're at and they're all coming at you. Oh, how unfortunate. It's like, you're not slick, Grand Theft Auto, I see you. So mean and lying. That's right, it's true. They're mean and they're liars. Rockstar, more like lie star. I do love their games, but I do think there's a lot of questionable decisions they've made in GTA Online. I saw a lot of people talking about, since apparently GTA 6 is supposed to come out later this year, which I wouldn't get my hopes up, but a lot of people are like, oh, it's gonna be so sad, you know, oh, we're gonna have to say goodbye to GTA Online and GTA 5, and it's like, do you think they're gonna pull the plug on this the second GTA 6 comes out? Like, you know how much money this game makes them? They're not gonna want to just pull the plug on it. They probably never will. We'll have GTA 7 coming out, you know, when our grandchildren are old enough to play it. and they'll still have GTA 5's version of GTA Online. Not to mention, GTA Online for GTA 6 is not going to come out right away. Online for GTA 5 took them quite a few months before it launched, if I remember correctly. I was playing pretty much since the very beginning, too. For perspective, Final Fantasy XI is 23 years old and people are still playing. Yeah, exactly, right? Also, hi, Rui. Hello, hello. But yeah, exactly. It's like, people are still going to be playing it. I mean, there's still people that play the first-gen GTA Online on PS3 and Xbox 360, and they haven't updated those versions in like 5 years, maybe more. Probably more like 6 years. No, probably even more than that, actually. Yeah, so it's just, it's like, I don't know what all these people are like crying about. Oh, I'm gonna miss GTA Online. It's like, you're gonna miss it. Alright, well, boot it up and play it if you miss it so damn bad. It ain't going nowhere. I do wonder what they're gonna do with this one's version of Online, the new one coming out. Like, if they're gonna make you start completely from scratch, or if there'll be some kind of like carryover with progression or something. I don't know. I have a feeling they'll at least do something for returning players, like maybe they start you out with some extra money or something. I guess we'll just have to see. Hey, what's up, Dutch? Good to see you, man. Welcome on in. Good to have you all here. I hope everyone's doing well. We're out here driving the glitch truck. I don't know why the texture is being so weird. I've never seen that before, but it's entertaining in a way. It's like an it's like an animated screensaver, sort of, you know? I'm trying to like understand like what's making it do what, you know? I'm pretty sure it just showed a rib cage. Yeah, that was a rib cage texture. What the fuck? So this is a trailer full of narcotics. Did I happen to take some of those narcotics? What am I seeing here? Yeah, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Crazy thing about Final Fantasy XI that I just learned, there's 3 servers that permanently lock because there's too many people in it. That's crazy. That just goes to show, I mean... Yeah, I mean, like, that game's not going anywhere. If the demand is there and they're making money off of it, there's really no reason to get rid of it, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see you fuckers follow me into the Air Force Base. Ain't gonna be so yippee-ki-yay then. Get out of my way. This is like the semi-truck chase from City Escape and Sonic Adventure 2. Get out of my way. $23-year game, and that's just the retail version. I don't have the numbers for the private servers. That's insane. Pretty loyal fan base, though, I gotta say. I respect it. I mean, I still play For Honor after all these years. That game came out. I've been playing it for like 10 years. Like, I remember I was playing when there was just the first wave of the DLC characters, like the first DLC characters. Yeah, you ain't gonna follow me into the military base, are ya, huh? That's right. Uncle Sam is on my side. Oh, they are gonna try and follow me in here.
Coming into their hangar. Low
access granted.
Holy fuck, easy with that arm there. Glad you're still hanging around Zex. Hope you're having a good night. It's probably the last of its kind, the MMO before WoW. Wow, really? Even before that? That's crazy. I never really got into MMOs all too much. I did / do play, oh, they're getting fucked up by the military. I do have Elder Scrolls Online, but I haven't played that in a long time. I've been thinking a lot about getting back into it, but I just know I got kicked out of all of my guilds I was in for inactivity, but that's okay. I could just join new ones. I only really use them for having access to their traders, so I could sell whole entire stacks of crafting materials and shit for like 1,000 sevens a piece. Can't do MMOs, they're too grindy for you. I completely understand that. I think that's why I like ESO, because ESO doesn't feel super grindy, you know what I mean?
Hey, it's Ron. Kudos
Like,
on your flawless
it can be,
execution
but it doesn't
of
have
my
to be
flawless
either, you know
plan.
what I mean?
We'll start unloading this baby now.
RuneScape, yeah, I did play a little bit of RuneScape, but I never got too into it as a kid. I was too young still to appreciate stuff like that. What was the name of the outfit that I got? Dock worker. Oh, what? Yo, sweet, check out my new threads. Before the engine subject, it was chill. Which game is PSO2? I feel like I know it, I just don't know it by the abbreviation. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, okay, Phantasy Star. Okay, yeah. I know that one. Never played it, but I do know of it. That sucks that an update came out that ruined it for you. I've had games like that, where they change something and it's just like, why would you do that? It fucks with the enjoyability. Oh, shoot. Nope, get back on that computer, son. So I have made $330,000 off of this hangar, and I've only owned it for a few days in real life. Let's do one more supply, and then we can do a sell for $90,000 dollarinos.
You ready? Okay. We're trying to stay one step ahead of some rival smugglers in the area.
Right.
I'm thinking a little break-in, possibly some shooting, then we steal their stuff. Sound good? I mean, why alter a winning formula?
What a nice truck, dude. What's this one? The DeClass Walton L35. Love this truck. That's a beautiful truck, dude. Very Monster Hunter in design. Get in a mission, do it, get out. I'm cool with stuff like that, you know, nice and simple, you know. Did that guy call me a pinhead? That's what it sounded like. Pinhead. Hey, man, come on. You don't gotta say mean things to me. Old school RuneScape is still going strong and has been since... Yeah, it's true. In fact, I think more people like old school RuneScape than the new school RuneScape. I do enjoy seeing older stuff like that do well. A new version of it just didn't stick with me. That's a shame. Just kind of ruined the vibe a bit. I get that. Yeah, that sort of thing really sucks when that happens. I remember they completely, like, revamped the way that a lot of stuff worked in For Honor. Like the stamina and the revenge mode, which... Revenge mode is, like, when you're getting attacked by more than one player, eventually you can activate revenge mode, which gives you, like, a health shield and just some other buffs and perks for a limited time. They made a lot of changes to how that stuff worked, and it took me a really long time to get used to it again. And I wasn't very happy about it, but now that I'm used to it, it's like, ah, whatever. But I get it. There are other games where it's like they've made such a change to the point where it's like it just doesn't feel the same anymore. This thing's pretty fast. How fast does this thing go? Trying to see the speedometer. My big goofy hands in the way. My big manly bear claw of a hand. Huge. I could open up any bottle of beer with my bare hands because I'm just so rugged. Listening to Lord in my pickup truck like a real burly man. Let's go down to the tennis court. Whoa! Really, I might have to buy one of these trucks. I like it. The Walton L35. I can't imagine it would be that expensive, but it's definitely a newer vehicle. So it's probably like, yeah, it's only $2 million. I remember back when that song Royals came out by Lorde, I heard it just like a million times a day. I think it's a nice song, but I just heard it so many times. I checked MMO populations for FF11 because I was curious. 380,000 players right now at this moment. That's crazy. And, oh my god, that's a big ass number. What the fuck?
So I did a bit of reconnaissance.
Good on them, man.
Unless there's something small enough to make it under the shutter door, we're gonna have to open it. So I did a little more digging and found it's connected to a generator. Destroy that, and it should pop right open.
Okay. Yeah, la la la, I am Lorde, la la la. That was so funny, dude. I love that. Yeah, good. I'm not really a big fan of the recent seasons of South Park, but that was a really good one. Good times. It's honestly insane. It is. That's crazy how devoted the player base is. I could only respect it, you know? Okay, so I'm looking for a generator, but I don't really know what it looks like. Oh, right in front of me. For context, is the base number for the... That's awesome. That's really cool. It really does bring me joy seeing like an older game like that still get played, you know? Oh, what the fuck? We got ghosts back here in the alley. Reveal yourself so that I may perforate you. Then why do I feel so alive? Alright, the land missions are definitely a lot better than the air ones. No, why don't you Ayuda? Ever think of that? Hey, thanks for the watch stream, Dutch. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the continued support. Why was that guy just passed out on the sidewalk? You know, I don't know. I did notice that there was some homeless hanging around here, so maybe that was just like a druggie or something? That's a good question. Midnight angel, won't you say you will? Man, Pat Benatar fucking rocks, baby. And yeah, later seasons so far are just not as good. Yeah, ever since they made a whole season ahead of time because they taught Hill. Yeah, right, I remember that. And they didn't know how to. They were like, oh yeah, we did not expect that. I think that's why they stopped making stuff in advance like that. You know, like now they pretty much make the episode like a week before. You know. But yeah, especially, I don't know if it's ended or not, I stopped watching. But the newest season of South Park, dude, I hate to say it, but it is just pure ass. It is just so, like, there are funny moments, but it does not meet the standards that South Park had lived up to for so many years. And I gave it a real good shot, but then it's just like I realized, wow, I'm looking at my phone for 90% of the episodes because they're just so cringy I can't bear to watch. It's like I just miss how the older seasons, they didn't really try to have like this big overarching story that would last the whole season. It would just be like, yeah, it'd be really funny if the boys like went to the rainforest, or you know, they do this or they do that, you know. Whereas now it's like, you know, they gotta have like a whole thing. Like with the Tegrity Farms. Tegrity Farms was funny at first. But it just, I got so tired of it. You know what I mean? It's just, Randy, Stan's dad Randy, I like him a lot as a character. He's hilarious. However, Randy is best as a side character that we only see sometimes, in my opinion. Because too much of him made him just not that entertaining. It'd be like I'd go to watch a new episode and see like, oh, it's gonna be another Randy episode. Awesome. They also kind of I never know how to say this word. Flanderized. They flanderized him, which, if you don't know, flanderizing means to like take a character from a show or something that used to have like a realistic, believable personality, and then just kind of cheapen it to the point where it's like that's their whole, like Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin or Patrick from SpongeBob. You know, good examples of like they used to be like, they were always dumb. You know, these characters, they were always really dumb, but in the earlier seasons it was not their sole personality like trait, you know what I mean? Whereas in later seasons, you look at Homer Simpson or Peter Griffin or Patrick, and it's like, that's literally their one defining trait, that they're just really stupid, you know? And it just kind of cheapens the character a bit. And that's what they did with Randy. You know, they leaned too far into him, and just, they took a really entertaining personality and they turned it into just kind of like, oh, cool, this guy again. At least in my opinion. Flanderized. Okay, yes, thank you, Petra. I've never seen more than a few clips of South Park because Mom tripped abandoned in our house before I was born. Ah, I see. That's fair. Well, if you ever do watch it, the first several seasons are amazing. The first dozen seasons, but the last, like, I would say 5 or 6 seasons are kind of started getting way worse to the point where now they're just kind of bleh. They became the very thing they mocked. They did. They absolutely did. They absolutely did.
Okay.
Which is a bummer,
They
you know?
definitely know who's in charge now. Plus, this is a great loadout you brought back.
Thanks, Ron. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's like, I remember in an interview, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, they were talking about how, like, they were saying how, like, when they were younger, then they were first making the show, they related more with, like, the 4 boys. But as they got older, they started, like, they started, like, clicking more with, like, Randy, you know, since they're getting older. They're middle-aged men now with families, so they kind of relate to Randy more than the boys. And I get that, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's like I said, Randy is a great character, but see, characters like Randy are like a particular kind of like seasoning or sweetener that you would use in your food or something, like coffee creamer, for example. A little bit of creamer in your coffee, in my opinion anyway, makes it taste amazing. But if you're just drinking a cup of coffee creamer with no coffee, just the creamer, it's going to make you sick to your stomach. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with Randy. He's like coffee creamer. A little bit of Randy is amazing. But too much of him, I'm going to throw up. Old Peter was dumb, but he meant well with characters like Meg. Exactly, yeah. Same thing with Homer Simpson. In fact, modern day Homer Simpson, I've seen a lot of fans refer to as jerk-ass Homer, because that's kind of what he is. He's just a jerk. You know, he went, just like with Peter, you know, goes from, yeah, he's a complete idiot and he fucks up a lot, which makes the lives of the people around him more difficult, but he means well. Just like Peter with Meg. He cared about Meg, you know? Whereas in now, Homer and Peter are like, not only are they stupid, but they're like offensively stupid, if that makes sense. I remember when I first saw South Park while babysitting my 3-year-old nephew, and I had to change the channel when the woodland animals ate a guy. Oh my god, was it the was it the Christmas one with the forest critters? I love that episode. That's a good one. That is such a good one. It's just end the show at that point. I think I agree. You might as well go out with a bang instead of just, you know, fizzling out until no one wants to watch it anymore. If you struggle to get in the mindset of your protagonist, mate, that's very well said. Very, very, very well said. Yeah, if you can't relate to the protagonist anymore, maybe it's time to end the series. I know they don't want to because they want to keep making buku dollar off of it, but...
The location of our drops just leaked.
Of course.
I hate leakers. Unless they're leaking stuff I want.
Okay, and you were gracious enough to park the delivery vehicle on the complete other side of the runway. Awesome. But yeah, I completely agree with you, Petra. I think that's a great way to put it. If you can't relate to your protagonist anymore, maybe it's just not the best idea to keep that series going, you know? And it's like, sure, I would, if they did end South Park, I would miss it. It would bum me out, but... I mean, for fuck's sake, that show's been going since 97, I think it was. So almost 30 years. You know, it's like... You got 30 years of content. It's like, if they ended the show, it's not like you can't... Okay, I'm gonna binge watch the entirety of South Park. Like, that would take you like a year to do, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have good media criticism, and sometimes I just go, man, this shit is so ass. Hey, sometimes that's all you need to say. You know, sometimes something is just so bad, all you can muster to say is just, this shit's so ass. If it's older than me, put that show down. I get it. I get it. I mean, like, modern day Simpsons, I can't watch. I loved The Simpsons growing up. I watched it with my dad a lot. But it's just ever since they started having like a celebrity guest in every single episode, and the thing is, when The Simpsons have a celebrity guest, they don't even really make fun of them or anything. They just have they just have the celebrity acting like the one normal person. You know, which at least with South Park, it's like if they have a celebrity, they usually make fun of them. It's like, I don't want to watch Homer and Lisa butt kiss a bunch of pop stars. Yeah, they're just there. Exactly. Yeah, they're not part of the joke. And they're very rarely, like, actually, like, part of, you know, part of a story outside of just, hey, look it, here's that famous pop star that everyone knows. Yeah, they're just kind of there. They're like props. Ever since they started doing that, the show started going downhill. And that was a while ago. That was like 10, 15 years ago they started doing that. That was me through most of FNDMC. This is so ass. They've oh, okay. They've massacred my babies. Give Jester more screen time. He's the only character that's consistently good. Is that the original character you said that actually was pretty good, Jester? That figures they would do one good thing with the show, and they're like, yeah, but what if we, like, just sprinkle it in there? See, that would be a situation where having more of that character would be good. If it's like that character is the one good thing about the show, then yes, have more of that character. Hi, Tenny. Hello. My broken heart is it's on the mend. It's on the mend. Don't worry. I'll find someone else to fall in love with after having an argument, and then, you know, us apologizing, and then I immediately fall in love. Don't worry. It's not too late for me yet. How you doing, Tenny? It's good to see you as always. I hope all is well with you. Oh, little girl named Maddie. Okay. Sorry, yeah, like I said, I don't really know anything about Devil May Cry. I do think it's cool, though. I fear he'll be breaking against since Gator's now dating Swag, and darn it! Me, Dort, just cannot catch a break. That's okay. He'll persevere, I'm sure. Maddie was good because she didn't overstay her welcome on screen. Okay, that's good. It's important to only use a character as much as needed. If you use them too much, like I said, then you have a Randy Marsh situation, and that's just kind of blah. We don't need any more Randy Marshes. Gonna hold you down and make you play them. Alright, but just I guess as long as my hands are free, that, you know, and at least give me movement down to my elbows so I can actually play it. I'll definitely give them a try sometime. I do think I would enjoy them. Yeah, you're right, Archie. It's Tomodachi Life, yeah. Yeah, and on Tenny's game. Yeah, Me Dort has been put through the ringer. He's got his own drama series going on. Like a kind of like romance soap opera that plays at 2 in the afternoon. The DMC Madhouse anime is still a masterpiece. Is that a like older one? I'm unfamiliar. You can get the ouch. You can get the best version of DMC3, which has style switching mid-game and multiplayer Bloody Palace on Switch for $5 right now. $5? That's awesome. I might just have to be a little cheeky guy and look into that. Thank you for letting me know. Poor Dort. Yeah, poor Dort. Being put through the ringer. It's not too late for him. We stay white-pilled. My parents' knees are finally dating. That's so funny. Gotta play it slow and sweet, huh? Madhouse DMC animes from 2007 also canon the game. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm glad there's at least one decent DMC anime. Nothing like a good anime. Oh, Lord in heaven! Now that wasn't very nice. Well, they did turn Morrison into a black guy when they put him in DMC5. Interesting. Huh. That would confuse me. I'd be like, hey, who's this? Until I hear his name, I'm like, oh, okay. Man. You think you could explode me, but I'm the unexplodable. Whoa! Is that a rocket in your launcher, or are you just happy to see me? I don't think this helicopter is going to make it the whole way. Also, novels and manga that expand on the story, but there aren't very good English translations. That's a shame. Maybe one day. Oh, I hear the rudder kind of sputtering a bit. As long as I stay mobile, they shouldn't be able to hit me all too much. Ooh, we had a little baby stall there for a second. Ooh, goodness. Oh, God. We gotta get this drop. Oh, we got the alert going. Oh, she's not wanting to get air. Oh, boy. Oh. I think that might be the end of the mission. Yeah, I destroyed cargo. That's what happened. All right. I'm going to give my official review on the hangar business. This shit's so ass. Do not buy the hangar in this game. It is so awful. If you do, don't do anything in the air. Do everything on land. What a waste of time. Capcom changed him because they were like, we made a Western setting game and we haven't had anything darker than Paperwhite outside of Lucy. It isn't really that dark. Maybe we should fix that. Game only people aren't going to recognize him anyway, so why not swap him? I guess I get it. Still a little jarring, I guess, though, you know? Still solid characters, so I don't particularly mind that they changed them. They probably could have just made a new character, though. I always say that, too. It's like, why not just add a new character? Then we could have, like, more characters to enjoy. But, oh well. I mean, they're not wrong that people that are only playing the games wouldn't know anyway. I was like, what do you think? That's Morrison from the anime. When I see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would kind of throw me off. Like, wait, who? Like, not so much that I have an issue with it. It's just, it's jarring, I guess. I just feel a little jarred. Like, oh, well, okay. Capcom dumb. They a bit dumb. That's okay, though. I'm not really one to judge here. I am playing a Rockstar game, and they a bit dumb, too. Brother went on a vacation, came back a whole nother man. Yeah, right? Like, hey, guys, what's up? It's me, Morrison. And they're like, are you? And it gets so hot in this room. Good golly. Alright, so there's some VIP that's sick that I have to drive home. Hi, you came to my nightclub and drank yourself unconscious, and because you have a lot of money, I have to drive you home now. Even though I feel like I could just tell one of my employees to do this. But I guess I'll do it myself. If you want something done right, and no one else is willing to do it, you gotta do it yourself. I think they also might not have the rights to his actual design, but they needed the connection to kind of use voice-only cameo. Oh, okay, okay. I guess that would definitely complicate things if they didn't have the rights to that specific, like, character design. Cosmetic surgery goes crazy these days. That's like Saints Row level cosmetic surgery where you could just change literally anything about yourself. Just swap genders mid-playthrough. And the funny thing is nobody really, like, none of the characters will even, like, react to it at all. You just completely change everything about your character. Which, I mean, fair enough. I like that they have that level of, like, not even just customization, but the ability to just re-customize your character anytime you want mid-playthrough, if it's just not clicking with you. I was playing DMC 5 for the first time. I was telling a friend that if they made a 6th game, they should have it be about Nero's kid and Patty being devil hunters. I like the sound of that. That does sound pretty cool. And this is where I stay. I really wish I could move into this neighborhood, Mirror Park. It's very pretty. But they don't have any houses for sale. Can't find anything concrete on the not having the rights thing, but it does make sense if you look at it. It does make sense. It does. It's always something to do with the rights, you know what I mean? Patty's actually not that much younger than Nero, so I think they could definitely have him mentoring her. I would like to see that. I think that'd be really cool. Alright, let's go see if we have enough to justify doing a sale mission for the, not the casino, the nightclub. But now that I reminded myself of the casino, I remember we can go and do our free spin of the wheel.
Don't slip. SSLS.
Hi, Cabadon. You're just standing outside the casino looking at your phone, then all of a sudden here comes big old dirt ready to Cabadon you. It's not gambling if it's free, you're right. The only thing I'm gambling is my time. That's a pretty nice car.
Come check out the new vehicle on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
I haven't been very lucky on the lucky wheel. I keep getting, like, XP. I don't need XP. I'm already level 142, and you stop unlocking things at level 120, so XP is... well, RP, sorry. RP's useless to me. Give me money or give me car. Or chips, too, I guess. Alright, let's go. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Not clothing. Oh my god. The Flecktarn sleeveless shirt. Alright, let's let's go and see what the Flecktarn sleeveless shirt looks like. I hate getting the clothing from the wheel too because it's all the most gaudy, loud designs you've ever seen. Hideous. I'm more into subtlety. I don't need to be Mr. Flashy. I'm much less of a strobe light and more of a low wattage, soft glow bulb. You feel me?
I'm outside. Can you let me in, please, mate?
Let me in, please, mate. Oh, 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 oh. You feel me? I'm glad you feel me, Archie. I figured you would. Alright, let's go try on our Flecktarn sleeveless shirt. I bet it's gonna look awesome. I'm gonna fall in love with it immediately. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's my duds right there. Alright. So is it under sleeveless shirts? Because I have a feeling it's not gonna be. It's gonna make me have to look for it. Oh no, it is. Okay, so it's just like these ones I already have. My Larry the Cable Guy shirts, except that this one's camo. I guess we'll wear it for a while. Yo, where's my earring, bro? I gotta have my edgy skull earring. How else are people gonna know that I'm a bad boy gamer? There we go. Alright, how much do we have to sell now? It's probably over 100,000. Let's see. Oh, 162,000. Okay, yeah, we'll sell. We'll sell that 6 ways to Sunday, partner. So the delivery vehicle for my nightclub I've customized to look like a cow. I don't know why I did.
Alright, so...
but I sure enough did. There she is, the Moo-mobile. Let's freaking go. So, you know, it's like if you're like on like a farm and you need to like blend in. You know, you got the camouflage. So like people flying overhead or driving by, they're gonna be like, oh, that's just a cow. That's a moo cow. You like the Moo-mobile? I'm glad you do, Archie. I'm a big fan of it myself. It's a lot faster than it looks. I made sure of that. Get out of here. Yeah, but I like it too. I think it's charming. It's also very armored. I could not imagine driving this in first person. But thankfully I don't have to. This ain't Far Cry.
Hey man, what's up?
How's that juice cleanse treating you?
Hey, it's that song from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I saw that. I retweeted it about a week or two ago, but it was a shirt somebody found that said, like, white people be like, yo, this song was on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and I'm just like, yo, it's my shirt. I resonated so much with that. Oh! Aw, your car. Mine still looks fine. They run no more. We're up here? This guy? Hey, buddy. Get the message now. This is what hacking looks like. I'm a hacker. The infamous hacker known as IE-Dork441. Boom. Leech hacksaws. Sorry about the shrubs. Na 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 na. The European version of that would be, this song was in FIFA 07. That is so funny, yeah. This song was in FIFA. I've never played any FIFA games, but I do know their soundtracks are really good. Anytime I've seen someone playing one, which isn't that often, but every time I've seen one, I know the music in them tends to be really good. At least from what I've seen. EA games had really good soundtracks. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I could think of a couple other ones that had good soundtracks. Like, I forget if the True Crime games were made by EA or not. Well, then there was also EA Skate. The Skate games had really good music in them, too. I like that they kind of had their own, like the EA Skate games, they had kind of their own sound in comparison to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Like, obviously they had, like, some similar, like genres in there, like alternative rock and stuff, but I don't know, it's like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series was more about, like, yeah, go big, we're hardcore and stuff, but then the EA Skates soundtracks were more of, like, being in the zone and, like, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Command & Conquer soundtrack is so good. I remember playing Command & Conquer 3 back on my Xbox 360, I think it was one. Yeah, that was a good time. I was really bad at it as a kid because I wasn't privy to, you know, like, strategy type stuff, but I did my best. You get it? Yeah. Good, good, good. Man, you got to know who your enemy is. The enemy. You know what they say, when you're out there on the road, you gotta find ways to entertain yourself. You got to know who your enemy is. The enemy. All this talk of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater has me out here doing pop shove-its. Drop off the goods. Right over here by the Rebel radio station, the country music. Oh yeah, we got a hack again. This one's a little tricky. I don't see an 01 anywhere. There it is. Whew. Time to hack. You got to know who your enemy is. The enemy. Oh man, we breached like a whale. It's getting dark, but I forgot the light bulb in my room is bust, so now it's dark. It's like, oh no! I would change it for you, Archie. Don't you think it's time before you go? I'm not gonna let you get away. Ugh. Ow! I'm a pervert. Yeah. I like to go out on dates, see a movie, communicate. We'll go home and have some fun. I'll tell you, yeah, sure, you're the only one. Then when I leave your house, I smell of sex, and you know I'm a pervert because I like it. Want it all the time. Ba-na-na-na-na. The lyrics of this song make me feel like I need to take a shower, but it is a very... This song is a jam. I hate to think that romance is just a pose, but all I wanna do is rip off your clothes. Ow, I'm a pervert. Oh no! Oh no! My dad had the first decade box for Command and Conquer Fun Times. That's awesome. That's awesome. Old stuff like that, I have a lot of appreciation for old video game stuff like that. My ultra ride is like perma flash banging me. Oh my god. Gonna have to wear like some sunglasses. Don't beep at me. I got places to go. Beep at yourself. What are you beeping at me for? I was well on the other side of the road by the time you got over me. I think they just like to beep at me. They're just saying hi. Hi, dirt. Okay, we made it. The Moo-mobile. Way more reliable than that shitty helicopter, that piece of garbage helicopter, that bottom rung scraping the bottom of the barrel helicopter. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Great, okay. Looks like you're done here. I will fiddle the accounts and send you the money.
Yeah.
Just another day in the life of nightclub maven Tony Prince.
Sure enough. For those of you that are familiar with the Grand Theft Auto series, the Tony that helps you with your nightclub is the very same Tony from Grand Theft Auto, The Ballad of Gay Tony.
I can bring them round.
The very same guy.
I'll bring it to you. I'll get back to it then.
Alright, I totally forgot about the stash houses and stuff like that. We'll get the G stash and then we'll go to the stash house. Walking rains of a beautiful someday. I gotta tell you, buying the oppressor here, my good old rocket bike, was one of the best investments in this game, genuinely. It was so expensive, but I needed it. It makes getting across the map so much less of a hassle. I only wish I could have machine gun and homing missiles on it at the same time.
Let's keep the music front and center here on the low. To the D, to the O, to the W, Mama G, nothing can be a good time.
No, Martin, I don't want to do jobs for you. You're weird. And you're not very nice. You could be one of those two things, but both?
Sing these songs everywhere you go, baby.
The Chaka-Chas stories.
Policeman who pulls you over. It worked for me, baby. I didn't get
Work for me, baby. I'm just like Han Solo. Or perhaps Luke Skywalker. Gosh. You're fine. You're fine. Quit faking. See, there you go. You're good. Yep. See, she's fine. In fact, she might be better off. That might have helped. It's like, oh man, I had this weird kink in my neck for weeks, but you smacking me with your rocket-propelled motorcycle really just knocked it into place.
You know you're right. Oh, shit. It's time I told you.
Sorry. Alright, where is this dang old box at? Oh my god, that scream! Was that from me knocking that person down? Oh my god, that was like... That was like slasher movie scream, god darn it. This reminds me a lot of the Los Angeles level from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Just all my reference to everything is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Alright, we found it. Yay. Money, ammunition, and candy. Sorry.
You, Hilla.
What did she call me? A pillock? Sorry. Sorry. Slow down. I'm sorry, it is too amusing watching people ragdoll. It is too amusing. I refuse to apologize for that, but I am sorry.
Here on the lowdown, the thing that made Los Santos special.
The lowdown.
We know we're living in paradise, even if we're doing our best to screw stuff up good at prom.
Moral of the story, don't be mean to people with rocket motorcycles. It's a good life tip. Very good life tip. Don't call them insults that they don't understand or really even know what you said. Alright, let's see. Where is this one? This building here? Oh yeah, okay, I see where they want me to go in. Alright. Now let's see. What instrument shall we go with? How about the old pump action? Knock, knock. Dirt does home calls, apparently.
We're gonna go. You're fucking dead.
I don't know, I'm feeling pretty alive right now. Hey, is that your hip?
Ass.
Ass. It sounded like there was going to be a hole after that, but he just stopped at the ass. Maybe he figured I'm not an asshole. I'm the whole entire ass. Cheeks and all.
Somebody's hit. Ayúdale, motherfucker. Cover!
Yippee-ki-yay. Oh ho ho, I've got a shotgun.
Go to hell!
I'll meet you there. We're in Los Santos, baby. We're already in hell. Alright, let's see. Awful lot of action figures. These guys aren't drug dealers. They're Funko Pop collectors. That's even worse. I actually do own a few Funko Pops, but it's only because, 2410 anyway. Because they make a lot of Funko Pops for, like, video games and stuff I like, and my family knows that, so it's just kind of like an easy gift for them to give me for my birthday or whatever. Like, look, here's a Fallout Funko, and I'm like, oh, great. And I'm not going to throw it out or anything, obviously, you know. But I don't buy them myself. I only have secondhand Funko exposure. Bye-bye. Stay frosty. The acid lab was resupplied? Hell yeah. In fact, why don't I get the acid lab out? I'll go and mix some blue with some red and some green. Thankfully, my family just gives me money. Yeah. They don't... That's pretty much what my family does these days. They don't really give me a Funkos anymore. Which is fine. I do like collectible figurines and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I feel like a goober with Funkos. Alright, take a little bit of red, and you mix in some yellow. And maybe put some blue in there if you're feeling a little saucy that day. And there you go, you've got some LSD, and I'm not talking Lakeshore Drive. I like that they gave him a tattoo of Pigsy from Manhunt on his back. That's a good callback. And the sniff sniffed on that says right there. That was in the room you fight Pigsy, he's got that written on the wall, just sniff sniff. It's like bro's got a cold, gotta blow his nose. You appreciate my efficiency? Thank you, Gerald. Thank you, bud. Gerald, you might be a scary gangbanger, but you know what? I think you've got a good heart deep down. You might push drugs, but you also push love and kindness. Ouch. Let's get the acid lab back home. Product name, acid. I could name it whatever I want. Chair shot, troop think, mutts nuts. I'll just call it acid. Unless I could name it something that's a reference to Inugami Korone, I'm not biting. Damn, I was really hoping I would fly through that instead of that. Alright, let's see. Oh, the excess weapon parts I could probably sell from my bunker. Must be Hercules. I do need to buy a document forgery, even though they're not... It's like the least profitable business you can get, but now that I have a nightclub, it would be worth it, just so that I could dabble into documents and stuff there. Just like how owning a weed farm makes it so that I can dip into marijuana-related nightclub stuff. It's not here. In game, right? Yeah, in game. In game. I mean, honestly, now that it's decriminalized where I live, it would kind of take away a lot of the excitement of owning a weed farm. These days, it's all about owning a dispensary. Do it legal now. You sell those cheap, crappy vapes.
Okay.
Look. On there. A soda can. Well, like I always say, I appreciate the removing of trash from the pond, but gosh darn it, what's the deal with all the trash in this pond? Still living like a dope dealer. I couldn't sing the rest of that line or I would have been banned on Twitch. Still living like a dope dealer. Look at that sky. Pretty. Nothing like transporting highly sought-after weapon parts that paramilitary groups want to steal from you after shooting you to death in the sunset. Fortunately for me, they're awful drivers. I mean, look at this shit heap that they got me driving. And they're still not able to catch up. I don't even know what vehicles they're driving. It's usually either dirt bikes, SUVs, or like militarized vans, you know, like Jeep style SUVs. But whatever it is they're driving, it's not really working all too well because I don't even see them on the map anymore. The game gave up. Oh no, there they are. Let them what you know, boy.
Have a good night tonight, and remember, girls always look skinnier on life movie.
Steel.
Radio Los Santos, you're on the big boys. Time for y'all to get in trouble, man. Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q, hell yeah, dude. Schoolboy Q, that... No, I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of Schooly D. The guy that did the Aqua Teen Hunger Force theme. I like Schooly D. Schoolboy Q, I have no opinion on. I don't really know who that is. Yeah, let's buy us a document forgery. Let's see. Maze Bake Floor Closure. Oh wait, no, I have to do it for my biker club. Okay. Well, let's go to the biker club. Still living like a dope dealer.
Hi, what's up? Hi, Puppy. I missed you today.
I don't know you.
I'm Job. But it's nice to know that we are leaving future generations with miles and miles of utter and absolute rubbish. When you smoke a little too much and the darkness of the electronic life starts to close in on you, turn on non-stop hop and lose yourself. Don't be so bloody serious.
Work, work. Kelly Rowland. It's the only song I know by her. Work, work, work. So, yeah, the document forgery is the only biker club business that I don't own. And it's also the least profitable. But, like I said, now that I could, like, use my nightclub to make money off of it, I don't have to even directly use the document forgery business. And there's 4 possible locations for the document forgery, and I'm trying to think about which one's the best. Unfortunately, I think the best location is the one that costs the most. But it's closest to the center of the map, which is what I always try to go for. If you never noticed, I try as best I can to make sure all my stuff is in the middle of the map. It just reduces travel times.
If it ain't the president.
As you can see, these orange things. I try to be as center map as I can. There's some things, though, that could only be in the city. Some things that could only be in the countryside, you know. But I do my best to be middle of the road. I love that we're just keeping bricks of weed, cocaine, entire bags of meth. I like that we're just keeping that out here in the bar where Joe Schmo gets to just hang out. And his friends. Hi! Yeah, just take a seat. Just push over the cocaine and the counterfeit money. Just, you know, just grab a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Oh my god. I get that we're a biker club and we're dealing drugs and stuff, but we could afford to be a little cleaner, couldn't we? Anyway, that's a really cool looking vase on the table there. Let me get a good look at that vase. Just to give it a little inspection. Oh, yeah, that's a good vase. Really good vase. It holds water really well. Oh, it's gonna hurt my throat talking like that. Nah. Alright, let's finally buy a document forgery. I almost thought I would never buy one, but it just never felt worth it. Buy business. Forgeries. Yeah, this one in Textile City, I think, is probably the best one. Because it's kind of in the northeast side of the city. But also not really. Like, my nightclub would be, like, over here. And the casino is, like, over here. So it's not very central, but none of these other ones are. Like, Paleto Bay is at the very north tip. Grapeseed's at the north tip. Elysian Island is at the south tip. And it's down at the docks, and I hate driving around the docks. It is so confusing, and because there's only really, like, you know, you can only really take these bridges to and out of the docks. It's like, you know, it's not like other places where you could, oh, I'll just cut through an alley to get there quicker. No, if you cut through an alley, you end up in the water. Dang it, I didn't mean to back all the way out. But, yeah, Textile City is probably the one we want, even though it's the most expensive, but I could afford it. Money's no object, except when it is. And that's our building. Doesn't it look great? Really nice place, ain't it? Look at all the trash on the ground and everything. That's how you know. Yeah, we'll buy the business. So now we gotta go there and do, like, the setup mission. I like how this building has, like, impossible space. Like, it's too big on the inside to fit the actual outside, and on the inside, the door out is on the left, and the garage doors are on the right, which means the garage doors should be over here, but as you can see, they are not. They are, in fact, on the left side. A little bit of a mindfuck. Alright, let's see, where is this place? Right here. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it's about as central of a location as you're gonna get for the document forgery. City is my church. Da, 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 da. Ba-na-na-na. Alright, so that cost me, like, what, 1.2 million? And I'll probably never make that back off of document forging alone. But that's okay, I'll make it back from other means. And the setup mission can't be that hard. They usually aren't. It's usually just drive to this location and shoot all the gang members there that are hostile, and then take their truck and then drive it back here. Man, that lock-on noise makes me anxious. It makes me think I'm the one being locked on to. You know what's funny is during, I think, I can't really confirm this because I wasn't playing at the time specifically, but apparently I heard that during April Fools, they made it so if you were driving or flying a vehicle that had, like, you know, the kind of, like, alert to let you know that you've been locked onto, they made it so during April Fools that it would make that noise, but you actually weren't getting locked onto, you know, just kind of like a troll. Alright, there she is. But, like, I saw a video, someone was driving in a truck that they had that... Ooh, that looks really good. They had they were driving this, like, militarized truck that had the thing in it that lets you know if you're locked onto. And they were driving and that noise went off, and they immediately pulled up the player list, and you can see, just like for me in the top left, I'm the only player in this session, and they were the only player in their session. I saw it on TikTok, and they added, like, creepy music to it. But it wasn't creepy, it was just a prank. Oh, another salmon. Nice. This is your document forgery business. Production is suspended until the necessary supplies are delivered. This is how my my drafting class in high school looked. This is how the classroom looked, like almost exactly. I did not like that class. I dropped it. Alright, so we're selling fake IDs and fake passports and stuff, I guess. Non-stop pop. Alright, let's set her up.
Alright, as you can see, we're almost good to go. Just need this first batch of supplies and we'll kick into gear. Exciting times.
Yeah, ooh. Go to Paleto Cove? But Paleto is all the way up here. Okay. Oh, just 5.91 miles. Oh, well. So how are we all doing? Yeah, I'm glad I was able to stream today. That headache was awful earlier, man. Ugh. Like I said, I don't even know what causes it. I wake up and my head and sometimes my eyes and my jaw are just in pain. And it's like I can't sleep anymore once I wake up with that headache because laying my head on a pillow, it feels like I'm laying it against a jagged rock or something. It just makes my head hurt. Good? You're just still modding? How's that going for you? I'm looking forward to when when it's finally finished and you can show it off. If you ever do want to show anything that you've done with your modding and all that, you can always post it in the Discord. Like, you can post it under the gaming section if you want. No pressure. Bam! I kind of hope in a GTA 6 they reduce the amount of just dead air that's just driving from one side of the map to the other. I get that it's Grand Theft Auto. Obviously, there's going to be driving, but it's like this takes a while, and I'm on a rocket motorcycle. I don't even need to follow the road or anything. Then we're gonna have to fly back once, or we might not even get to fly back. We might have to drive something back. Previous project, I got some sadness about after feedback, so I've just moved on to my next one, which is custom visuals and attacks. Interesting. Hey, you can always go back to that original one. I'm sure it still has its merits. But totally up to you, of course.
Even if you don't have a shred of confidence, just fake.
You know what, let's get the M16 out for this one. Really? What the heck? What? Who put that bag there? Huh? And there was no one to fight for it? Huh. Well, that is interesting. Huh. It's still there and I still like what I did, but I didn't take the character feedback well from friends testing it. Now I don't know about uploading it anymore. Well, I mean, if you ever want to show me, I'll take a look at it. But like I said, no pressure or anything. And besides, who knows? I mean, it might still be worth uploading. Someone might still find joy from it, you know what I mean? Well, I'm glad you're still hanging out, Petra. Hope your day's treating you well. Hopefully less arachnid encounters. Back from a shower, how many times did you die while I was gone? Not a single time, I don't think. Miraculously. It's because I stopped doing the hangar stuff, so I wasn't flying any planes. Gummy worm, yeah, how about that? Might be a little soggy, but... Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, thanks, Petra, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll probably go a bit longer, maybe another half hour or so. I do really enjoy this game for, like, shorter streams when I can't figure out what else to do. You know what I have been playing? I've been playing Pal World again. I gave that game a proper shot. Because I've only kind of played it a little bit since it first came out, but I actually gave it, like, a genuine, like, shot the other day, and it sucked me right in. So I might stream, like, a solo Pal World one day. You know, that's something I could do when I want to do, like, a decently length stream, you know, maybe 3 or 4 hours. That's a really fun game, man. I like Pal World a lot. Oh!
I just love these records. They feel like something.
Next people that should, at least the next one people should, like, it's not my own character, I'm not recording your own character. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, hey Archie, for what it's worth, I think that I would like your characters because I think you have a good taste for that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Kidnap me for something, kidnap me for something. We want to play with... Yeah, I'd play with both of you. Heck yeah. Yeah, we could figure something out with that. It really is a fun game. I liked it a lot. It sucked me in. I don't know what I gave it like 2 attempts before, but I guess I just wasn't in the like survival crafting mood. But I played it recently, and I'm like, man, this is great. I'm sucked right in, dude. I mean, when someone says they want to stream a multiplayer game, I'll definitely play with you, Petra. We could play on stream or whatever you want to do. Sounds like a lot of fun. I'll play with you too, Archie. I know we've been trying to think of something we could play together. Yeah, I like that game a lot. The only setting that I changed for my world I've been playing is I turned off degradation.
Received. They've got what they need to start production.
You know how it's like if you build something outside of your base radius, it's supposed to deteriorate? Well, I turned that off so that you could just build something outside your zone and it'll just be there forever. I don't know. I like the idea of building tiny little cottages out in the wild for me to stop at if I'm out, you know? You turn that off too, good. It seems like the majority of players do. Yeah, that is the one thing that I changed. No supplies are required. Oh, because they gave me full supplies. Now we might as well buy the upgrades. But yeah, I thought that it's just, I don't know. I like not having the deterioration on myself. What word did I try and say? Degradation? That's a different thing. We're not buying the security upgrade though because I don't care. If the cops come, I will shoot them. You didn't know that was an option? Yeah, I I just was looking through, like, the different settings, and I saw that, and it was, like, the only one where I'm like, okay, yeah, I definitely want to change that. Yeah, I love that game. It really sucked me in. I've been wanting to maybe stream 7 Days to Die as well. I think that'd be fun. I've done like solo plays of that one before, and that's a lot of fun. Of course, I would play with other people too if they wanted. Man, in my pal world, it's just, I have such a surplus of berries and eggs. So many. And to the point where I cook them for the XP, and then I just pile them up in the pal feeding thing. I just picture, like, imagine like a feeding trough just filled to the brim with fried eggs and berries. It's just kind of gross. But they love it. They literally eat it up. Same, you too? Yeah, it's just, once you get the berry plots and you get the chicken guy, the chicken pal, it's just, oh, you get so much. And I really like I said, I like to, just every time I come back to my base, I pull out my Fox Sparks, the Fire Fox guy, and I just have him help me cook just dozens of eggs, like 100 berries. And, like, you know, it was nice because it's like, oh, I have a steady supply of food. But then it very quickly got to the point where it's like, oh, I actually have a surplus. It's going to go bad before I can even eat it all. Gotta go potty, cook berries. Damn right. It is a good AFK fart. It is. It really, really is. It really is. I like, can't stop doing it. Gotta cook and eat dinner, cook berries. Damn straight. Damn straight. It's good, man. It really is. I might have to just start selling it if I can. I think that's something you can do. I know that there's merchants you could sell stuff to. I don't know if they buy berries and eggs, though.
Okay, you ready for this? I've been letting this shit speak to me.
Doom scroll Twitter, yeah. Just cooking berries while doom scrolling.
Service, but for head medicine. All you have to do is cruise by on a bike and throw the drops right at the customer's front door. You'll be like totally under the radar.
Not for much. I figured as much. They are very, like, early games, so I guess that makes sense. It's so funny, too, because, like, when I first started playing, I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to hurt any pals if I don't have to, but now it's like, I see those ones that are supposed to look like boars, and it's like, yeah, it's on sight. Because it's like, well, they attack me anyway, you know what I mean? So... that looks more like a newspaper to me. That's a newspaper. Acid package, okay. You know, I think about this a lot, but it's like, do you think they, like, when they were deciding, like, okay, what kind of, like, drug-related businesses should we allow players to, like, run in this game? Like, what drugs would be, like, morally and socially accepted to be in the game, and which do you think would, like, would just kind of bum people out? Like, you notice there's no heroin business. Because heroin is one of the more sad drugs, whereas, like, meth and cocaine and weed are more, like, meme-worthy drugs, I guess. There's no fentanyl, either. Just, it'd be funny to be a fly on the wall for that conversation. I'm craving oatmeal raisin cookies. Oh my gosh, now I am too. I haven't had, like, fresh-made cookies in so long. I might have to get some, might have to get a box of, like, you know, cookie dough or whatever next time I go to the store. I like them so gooey that you have to, like, be really careful that they don't fall apart. Yeah, whoa, cookie cravings upon ye. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, you got me with that cookie craving buildup, like it's Elden Ring Dark Souls. You like them that way too? Hell yeah. Same with like brownies for me too. It's like honestly, whatever the recommended time is, let's shave off like 2 or 3 minutes. And then I always burn my mouth, but it's like, how can I like, oh, wait 1 to 2 minutes for it to cool? No thanks. I got an express ticket to Flavor Town, and I'm not waiting for nobody. Can I just, like, get off the bike and just, like, walk over and put it in there? No, I have to throw it? That's non-negotiable? Does it, like, make the acid taste better if I throw it as opposed to place it? Like, is the client gonna know? Like, wait a minute. This acid doesn't feel like thrown acid. This feels like placed acid. I don't want placed acid. Get that placed flavor in there. I don't actually care for brownies that much either. That's fair. They're not my favorite either, but I mean, hey, if someone sticks a fresh brownie in front of me, I'm gonna put that thing away. You know what I'm saying? Labeled and filed in my stomach. If it feels like Alright, where's this one? All the way back here? I'm really, like, worried about what's gonna happen if I miss. Is it gonna be like, oh, you missed, and now you're gonna not make as much money for this? Sorry, bud, get good. Oh, no! Oh, my God! Oh, man! Eat it with some ice cream? Oh, a brownie and some ice cream a la mode? That sounds good. Are you for real? Are you for realio? Dirt, shoot me next, Dirt. Okay. Why do these hippies have guns? You want to see something fun while I'm here? You see this big ball? It's actually got physics. If it feels like moving. What is going on, hippies? Get out of here! I like that pink and black butt. Ooh, with the vaporwave stripes on the side? Damn. I don't know if those colors go, but I like it. I had to go and shoot all those hippies. I don't know why it doesn't want to go, but you can normally knock it off the cliff there. I just gotta get going because I'm on a time limit. Lamau. Yeah, it was moving a little bit. Oh shoot, I missed. Can I pick that back up? Okay. No, I just throw another one. I just have unlimited tries, I guess. But yeah, you can knock it down that hill, which is kind of fun to do. And it's heavy enough to crush people and cars. Here I come, I'm an acid dealer. I remember in my early 20s, a couple of my friends were trying acid, and they're like, hey, you want to try acid? And I'm like, no. Like, I think the brain is scary enough sober. I don't need to give it extra ammunition.
Civic duty. Go make fun of somebody for not knowing these bands.
No one has ever offered me drugs. Honestly, that's for the better. That's all for the better.
Let's get trippy with this cop truck.
I remember a lot of kids in high school were offering like me cigarettes a lot of the time, and I'm just like, bro, I'm gonna throw up. Get that away from me. Oh, I've always been very anti-cigarettes. I just hate the way they smell. However, when it comes to fictional characters smoking cigarettes, I'm all for that because I think it looks really cool. But in real life, no. Stinky, smelly. Tell them to fuck off it anyway, but never been offered anything but alcohol. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to vices like that, I always... It's like, even if you're not worried about things like addiction or other health problems, it's like... If that's not enough to sway you not to do it, think about how much all that shit's gonna cost down the line. Because that's the thing about drugs. They're pretty fucking expensive. So if you're not worried about the other issues with drugs, think about how much it's gonna ravage your wallet. Drugs in this economy? Yeah, right? Exactly. It's like that one meme I remember where it's like, remember kids, if someone offers you drugs, you say thank you, because in this economy, drugs are very expensive, so that is very generous. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's like in this day and age, if someone came up and was like, hey man, you want some meth? I would be like, no, but thank you so much for the generous offer. Like, no, definitely not. 100 ways no, but thank you so much. Oh boy, am I stuck? Alright, give me a moment. Oopsies. Yeah, just a little oopsies. Silly city planners, when they were building that area, they forgot to add a gate. Hi boys, what's up? Got some acid. If you want to start tasting colors and feeling sounds. Did too cool of a sick trick and got stuck, that's right. That's right, Rockstar intervened. They're like, nope, too much fun, too cool, stop immediately. But then little did they know that was just a catalyst for me to pull out my sweet grenades and blow the fence away like a badass.
I was worried you might collapse from exhaustion, but you're like indestructible or something.
Yeah,
Take
or something.
A nap. I got some of Lab Rat's super benzos if you need them.
No thanks, I'm not going to be needing any super benzos today. But thank you so much. That's very generous of you. Mutt. Is that your God-given name? Mutt? Is that what it says on your driver's license? You have a driver's license, right? Mutt? Not the name I would have chosen for myself, but hey. And I think there was one of the businesses over here that I could actually do a sell for. I just don't remember which one, so let's go check.
This isn't some important messages about products I don't know.
Nice. Commercial break just as I'm getting off the bike. Love it. Tell me when you're out.
Hi,
under the street. Bid. That's okay, Archie. Fid. I'm out here fidding. Oh, my counterfeit cash. Like, why do I have an open bag of blue meth on my desk? Like, I just, cause like that stuff only appears after you make a certain amount of money with a, you know, particular business. Like, there's probably going to be document forgery related items coming up soon. In fact, yeah, now there's driver's license boxes here. But it's like, I could think of a lot better places to store drugs and counterfeit money than just all over the fucking place. Bang, 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 pull my devil triggerfish. That's funny. Chimkin Nugget, let's go. Let's go. Archie got that good. Now it's different. Doesn't change what it meant. And when I hear this song, you know I'm only gonna think about one girl. Think about you. And when I sing this song, you know I'm only gonna sing it for one girl. Ooh. Riding in with my machete. Didn't know what it was about, so I just thrown it in the crowd. I just turned around. That song's a fucking jam. When I hear that song, you know I'm only gone. So, me personally, I don't know the process of making counterfeit money. However, I really have to wonder if industrial laundry machines are part of it, or if this is just supposed to be like a joke about laundering money. Like, yeah, look we're literally laundering money. Because normally when the money is being made, it is in there. And there's a guy standing there watching it. Alright, let's make $82,000. What kind of sell mission are they going to give me? I hope it's a quick one. It's not a quick one.
Sale day. Okay.
Oh boy. Alright. Little pricks. And butt lovers. Yeah, this band, or whatever you want to call it, their name is literally just 3 exclamation marks, which apparently is pronounced like just like 3 CH noises in a row. Because if you like open up like Microsoft Sam or other text-to-speeches, or at least maybe some of them, and if you just type exclamation points, that's how it'll pronounce it, just like yeah. Like, oh, who are you listening to, man? Oh, you know, just the latest song from
They say you are what you eat. They also say a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Which reminds me.
One Girl, One Boy, though. That's a good-ass song.
They're serving raised parakeet crab cakes. Organic.
Raised parakeet pancakes?
Which means you're either a
Huh?
or someone
Is there parakeet meat in the pancakes, or... What do you mean parakeet? What? I'm not hipster enough for this. Feel like the term came from the fact laundromats were common places to launder money alongside the play on cleaning money. Yeah, very true, very true. No, you're definitely right about that. I like the way they did it in Saints Row 2, where it's just, yeah, we'll just buy a car and then sell the car, and there we go, laundered money. And just like Saints Row, it's funny the whole like notion of like the characters don't usually care. They're usually so brazen about everything. Just, yeah, show up and shoot 24 people and then leave. But every now and then they're like, wait a minute. We have to clean this money. We don't want to be reckless. This is a good song. Sometimes by Miami Horror. Really good song. A lot of the songs in this game are amazing. Well, you saw me coming. I'm not exactly subtle here. You can't actually find Chuk 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 on Google if you search for Chuk Chuk Chuk. That's so fucking funny. You have to search Chuk Chuk Chuk. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so confusing. Laundering money in Saints Row 2 is just using the money normally, yeah. Yeah, we gotta go launder this money. You wanna go get some food? Yeah, I'll launder the money. Let me just pull up my Steam tab really quick. There's a band called At as well. I love that. Hey, it's definitely memorable. You see that, and it's something that you remember, you know? Now we're at a loss. Shout out to artists that use the invisible characters so you can only find them on YouTube if you're blessed by the... Yeah, right? Yeah. There's people on Twitter and stuff that do that too. Where it makes it look like their name is just blank. It's like, bro, how am I supposed to find you though? Yes, I understand. I wasn't driving in the street properly, but you saw me coming, yes? I'm like a building on wheels. Across to every cloud and fly away, get lost and never be found. And never be found. Oh.
This is music
Look
that I'm
out.
making so that it's free. Free to experience like all art should be. So the creators go mad on drugs and cut off an ear for lack of support.
Yeah. Them old Duke boys in their trash truck. I keep forgetting my Virgil Me's nickname for me is just Woman. That's so fucking funny. Man, that game looks really fun. I might have to pick it up myself. I might just have to. It's just a shame because I would stream it too, but oh, I missed one. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. My computer doesn't play well with capture cards for some reason. I could smell you coming, woman. Like, damn, bro, am I sneaky? Holy shit. Man. Yeah, maybe we'll find one more thing to do after this, and then we'll wrap up there for tonight. Well, today. It's only 4:30 for me. Every time he hits me with that, I'm gonna make him go spend time with Dante. I can smell you coming, woman. That's crazy. It's like, oh, well, hello to you too. That would be a lot. Do you know how many, like what's the max total of Miis that you could have? Because I'm sure it's the kind of thing where it's like, as you play, you could add more. Dante fell in love with Nico at first sight. My island is a mess. 70? That's crazy.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Hell, that's plenty.
I'll bring it to you.
Yeah, I would have a lot of fun making like Corone and Pippa. I would try everything in my power to make Corone and Pippa friends. It was 100 on the 3DS game. Interesting. Goddamn. Damn, that's like more than I would ever need, really. Oh, I would make Tenma. I would make Gigi Moody. You can't steal, that's illegal! Oh, he survived that. Were you gonna try and steal my thing? You fuck. You can't steal money, that's against the law. Unless I do it. In that case, it's just a business venture. Alright, let's go return the money. 70 meat limit. That's still not too bad. That's pretty good. You have 15. That's crazy. That's a good, like, 70 is a pretty good amount, I think. I mean, 100 would be better, but hey, 70 is not too bad. It would be nice to actually get a new Switch game. I never play my Switch. I have been wanting to play Smash Ultimate again soon, though. I love that game. I might not be the best at it, but I do like it a lot. Nero just told me he's considering selling his house to buff up his locket collection. Oh my god. I mean, hey, if you think about it, what is a house but a very large locket with all of your possessions being what's on the inside? Was that deep and cool? Did that just blow your mind? Like, are you going to be, like, lying in bed later, like, thinking about that? Like, Dirt was right when he said that. Wow. I could pilfer Nordic Switch 2 and fight you in Smash Ultimate. I'll play with you. Hell yeah. Not good at it, but that's okay. I'm definitely rusty, that's for sure. I like that you use the word pilfer, too. Not just take or borrow, but pilfer. That's so funny. You're a funny dinosaur. You're a funny saurus. Man, let me tell you, when they announced that Banjo and Kazooie were being added as DLC for Smash Ultimate, it genuinely, I think there was a tear in my eye when I watched that announcement. I've wanted Banjo and Kazooie in Smash Bros. Since I was in kindergarten, and it finally happened like 20 years after the fact. My inner child was like, he was like, hell yeah, hell yeah. I bring a button mashing vibe to the fighting games that competitive players don't like. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I bring a total disregard for anything but the B button that literally everyone likes to exploit. ORG.
Okay, alright, I don't care what algorithms
place
our ads on Life Invader or what our Snapmatic brand is like. Nothing brings asses in a club like a fly poster. Put ours up around town and we'll get people here, alright?
Putting up posters? Like, I feel like this isn't what the owner of a nightclub should be doing. Like, don't I just, like, sit behind a desk and just ambiently make money? Sequel 2. Let's do it all again. Sequel 2. Is that guy fucking that lemur? I don't know if I can show that on Twitch. I bring out how the fuck how do you fucking block and get bodied? Man, for the longest time, like, for most of my life playing fighting games, I would just never block in general. Which would lead to me getting my ass kicked. But I was just, I don't know. It's like, why should I block? Why block when I can punch? Why would I want to use the boring slash attack to combo you for 5 minutes when I could do the cool move, go boom, damn straight? No, I feel you, Archie. I feel you. I mean, with the B button, you have such a classic move as, Joker's gun. Get the fuck out of the way. I got posters to put up.
I'm coasting on welfare, smoking bud, banging cougars. What more can a guy ask for?
I'm coasting on welfare, banging cougars. That's a crazy thing to just announce. 3 dudes with flip-flops. Man, being able to use the oppressor for these types of missions, oh my god, it's like I couldn't even imagine doing this in a car. Oh, this bridge over here with the archway is the next one after this one. Appears in a lot of music videos, the real life variant anyway. In fact, I think this very bridge appears in that one song, Clarity by Zed. I think that song is called Clarity. It's been a while since I've heard it, but I'm pretty sure that this bridge appears in that music video. At least the real life version that appeared that's in Los Angeles. Combos are cool and all, but you're 1 stock, I'm 2 stocks, and Bowser has a grab move to throw us both off the stage. Exactly, dude. I love Bowser, man. I love playing as Bowser. They really beefed him up, too, in Ultimate. They made him so fast. Like, he was always powerful, but oh my god, when Bowser runs full sprint in Smash Ultimate, it's scary. It's that kind of like, let me just get out of your way, mister, type vibe. I got 5 on it. Skeezers and weirdos. Like a Slurpee. Like Eddie Murphy. I got 5 on it. Every time I go to the airport, there's a guy shoving dudes to the ground and rolling his rocket motorcycle in the road. Every time. Without fail. Wish it was June already. Oh yeah, that's when you got your trip, right? Yeah, not too long now. Yeah, I've got my birthday next month too. I'm not really sure what I want to do for it yet. Probably some friend slop type thing. We'll see. You should do it less than, I think. Yeah, you're probably, yeah. I would go to the airport less if it was every single time. Yeah, I remember you talking about that, Petra. That's really exciting. I'm glad you've got something good like that to look forward to. I hope it's a nice trip. I hope the traveling goes smoothly for you and all that. Now I'm going to Yosemite while I'm out there. Ooh, hell yeah. I've always wanted to go to Yosemite. It's been a really long time since I traveled anywhere. I have been having the itch. Just wish it wasn't so expensive. Mayor's family are doing camping around an hour away from the partner. Decided we'll go to Yosemite while we're up there. Might as well if you're that close. That's awesome. That's really exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing about it. We'll have to do some yapping when you get back and tell me all about it. And then I can live vicariously through you. And it'll be like I went to Yosemite. Wow, we're putting this one right on the door, huh? I don't think they approved of that, but... One day I'll save up the money and find my friends out to go somewhere together. I would love that. I really would. It would be nice to meet a lot of online people. Did that once a few years ago with Kalibi and her husband Wired Guy, and Swaggin and Haju were there too. That was a good time. Yeah, unfortunately we're only a couple of states away, so if we ever did plan something, that wouldn't be too difficult. I got 5 on it. Alright, let's go sell the excess weapon parts one more time since that popped up. And then I think we're going to wrap up there for the day.
The fly posters are everywhere. 3 decades and...
Man, it's so hot in here. God darn it. For sure, maybe a convention or concert of some kind that's between our states would be cool. I would love that. Yeah, I've never really gone to any conventions, so that would be a lot of fun to do. And I'm always down for a concert or something like that as well. Anything, really. I'm pretty much up for whatever. I wonder if I could, like, take a metro down there. Or if that might just be more expensive than just flying. I would drive if I had a reliable enough vehicle, but alas, I do not. I think about that sometimes. It's like, man, I really wish me and my online friends, I really wish we all lived somewhere, actually close, you know what I mean? That would be so cool. Alright, let's go sell these gun parts. I got 5 on it. And I'll let you know if I'm ever in the UK, Archie. I've got 5 on it. I really wish they would let me upgrade this truck. Don't get me wrong, I like that truck just because I like really old shit buckets, but it's not the most efficient truck for this type of thing. Polish Girl by Neon Indian. Very good song. That'd be great. I'd love to meet another friend. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun to do. I'd love to meet more of my online friendos. Why couldn't we have, teleportation technology? You know what I mean? You know how nice that would be? I'd be sitting here at home and, someone from, outside the country even could be like, hey, Dirt, you want to go, like, grab some dinner? And I'd be like, yeah, sure, be there in 30 seconds. And then woo, 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 whoosh. And then I just teleport. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like, in seconds. Oh my god, get out of here. Apparently Nako's buddy Triforce lives a town away from where I went to college. Really? Small world. Oh my god, drive. I went to shoot at them, but I didn't realize I had no gun out, so my guy was only flipping them off instead of aiming a gun. I've been dreaming of teleporting since I was tiny. I think about that a lot too, actually, not gonna lie. You know how nice life would be if you could literally just teleport anywhere you wanted to go? Like, oh, there's someone you want to visit, but they live too far away? Just teleport to them, man. Oh, you want to try a restaurant that doesn't exist where you live? Teleport. Did he say, bend over, here I come? Friend, you will not be penetrating me today. You're barely penetrating that traffic. I like to think he tried to think of something really cool and badass to say on the fly, and that's what came out, and like immediately after he said it, he was like, oh, god damn it, out of all the things I could have said. Teleports in, hi, hey, what's up, Fox, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a good day. We're just doing one more little drive here before we wrap up for the day. I hope life and the day are both treating you well. Teleporting to Hooters to get Hooterade with Nordic whenever I feel like I want to actually drink alcohol. Right? Wouldn't that be nice? Man, we gotta invent teleportation. That's gotta become a thing. Like we don't need a new iPhone or anything like that. Build a teleporter. Come on, Zuckerberg. I know you can do it. You know, we don't need to go to Mars. There are places on Earth I want to go. And I want to teleport there instantaneously. Doing alright, just stopping by. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, we're just going to wrap up in a minute here anyway. Oh, just need a big stretch. Oy. Oh, well, that was nice. We finally got our counterfeit... Well... Or forgery, I mean. Document forgery. Which is not a very profitable business, but now we own every single biker business in the game, and that's cool. But yeah, we will wrap up there. Thank you guys for hanging out. Not sure if there will be any streams this weekend. At the very latest, you'll see me again next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. You know, maybe I'll check in with some friendos, see if they want to do anything together. If not, I'm always happy to just hang out with you guys, just us. But, let's see. I know who we can raid. In fact, we might have raided them last time, but we'll raid them again. I thought you said Naughty Bear profitable business. Dude, I wish. Oh my god. Oh, man. I need to figure out how to get Naughty Bear to play more stably on the PS3 emulator. That'd be great. I would love to stream that game. It is so fucking funny. Like, the way the narrator, like, when you kill all the other bears, and he goes, congratulations! You've defluffed them all! I love that. Oh, it just... it's so fucked up and funny. Let's look into it. I would really appreciate your help with that, yeah. I feel like you're a little more privy to that stuff than me with the PS3 emulator. I know you got a lot of good stuff to work on there. I really hope they make the PS3 Twisted Metal playable, because when I tried even doing the settings other people suggested, it is just unplayable. Oh my god, it is unplayable. Okay, see you later. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Archie. It's always a pleasure to have you. Same with all the rest of you. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you all a ton. And, let's see. Raid. Double check I got that right. Alright, we're gonna raid Mio. She's the one that, she's my model artist and rigger. And she's currently playing, Strinova with, her friend Nelia. I don't know Nelia very well, but I know of her through Mio. Seems chill. So yeah, we're gonna raid into Mio. If you're unfamiliar with Mio, she's a very funny, chill person. Very talented artist. And, a friend that I've had for the better half of a decade at this point. Goddamn. Probably like 7 years at this point. Long time. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna turn on the Twisted Metal music again just so it's not dead silence. There we go. Alright, have a nice rest of your day or evening, whatever time it is. Make sure to get adequate sleep. Your body needs it. Hydrate and nourish yourself if need be. And yeah, take care, everybody. I appreciate your low moods. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.